Okay, so this is my first time doing this. I've tested any settings or anything. First time on YouTube, I should say. I've done a little bit of Twitch. But working on a retro brightening box based off of a design that I saw on Odd Tinkerings, or I think he's got another channel, one of those channels. And I wanted a retro brightening box, so that's what I'm doing. I started the project a while ago. I've got a box lined with foil tape to bounce UV rays off of, and I've got my strips. And I realized that I made the mistake of cutting these strips because I was going to lay them vertically in the box, and then I realized that I was making more work for myself because I was having to then cut a bunch of wires to solder together to connect all this stuff. So now I'm going to resolder these strips back together, which is still kind of a waste of time, but it's work that I would have to do anyway when I went to resolder the wires, or just solder the wires, I should say. Except for this strip. This strip is actually getting cut apart right there because it's going on the top of the box, and those strips can stay in the orientation that they are in. I am fine with that. I'm going to be checking things like chat and whatnot periodically. I can't see it, but I don't think anyone's here right now anyway. Doesn't look like it. Cool. Fine by me. And hopefully everything can be seen and heard. But you'll notice on the screen, so you're going to see a lot of the soldering work and stuff. I'm going to move my fan so hopefully you don't hear that too much. You can see my face, because who wouldn't want to see my face? And you can also see my latest mini print project that I got off of Thingiverse, and it's the little rotating table to show off prints. I thought that was pretty awesome. Printed that a while ago and got the parts all in and finished assembling that earlier today. So now I'm going to be using that kind of non-stop. Wish there was an easier way. I wonder if there's a YouTube app where I could just check and make sure that no one's talking to me. Let me check and see if there's a YouTube app real quick that does what I'm looking for. Not seeing it. Anyway. I'm not too paranoid about this. Concurrent viewers 0. That seems alright. Maybe like another monitor. You should see my whole setup here. It's pretty crazy right now. Okay. Anyway, let's just get into this. Almost got my whole desk set up the way I need it. This is a new configuration. A new workstation configuration, because this was my 3D printing desk until I did some upgrades on my 3D printer and just left it on the workbench because it's a little bit more sturdy. Get the soldering iron powered up, and we're going to pull apart this strip here. Hopefully, yeah, you can see it. Okay, soldering iron's ready to go. Just going to turn up this tip a little bit. Oh, you know what? I need some. I knew there was a reason why I brought these here. So that I'm not burning the desk. It's going to burn my hands instead. Get some little tweezers or something real quick. Okay. Got the soldering wick. Where are you going? Come back up here so I can see ya. So many projects, so little time. This one is kind of like I want it for another project that I'm in the middle of right now. I've got a Game Boy that I'm repairing, and I realized that it could use some Retrobrightening. Get some of that yellowing off of it. And so, obviously need this Retrobrightening box. Gotta have it. I'm just going to snip this now, I think. Snip to separate. Cool. These are some top strips, so it can stay there. And now for the main reason why I'm here, which is bringing some of these strips back together. Oh no, I've lost my YouTube webpage. I'll never know if there's someone out there. Come on, where'd you go? Let's just refresh this. How do I can see that I am live now, but I've got a pop-up in the way and it won't let me get around it. What is this all about? What's this do? Oh no, now I can hear myself. That's not good. Okay, well, now I can, I can't hear myself, but at least I can see the YouTube screen again. This is not where I was supposed to be, but that's fine. Alright. So I gotta start marrying these strips back together. And this does not hold anymore. And this is some unfortunate work, but it's something that I'd end up doing anyway because I was planning on taking each of these individual pieces and connecting them with a wire, so might as well just put them back the way they were. This is going to get interesting. Just a little bit of flux on here. These are somewhat tinned. Let's try to marry them back together. Pardon the fumes. Okay, that's one. Sure, my multimeter so I can do continuity checks. Otherwise, I'm going to be messing with these individually anyway. And I have to troubleshoot them if something doesn't work. And I can't help but sit here and think about how dumb I was. Yeah, those aren't connected. I got to do this one again already. For cutting these strips in the first place. I should have just left them. Planned a little bit more ahead, you know? Let you live and you learn. Okay. Contemplating just buying new strips again, but then I would still have to figure out something to do with these anyway, and I didn't want to waste them. These are supposedly together, and let's see. This is 3 strips. I would say I need like 9 of these together probably to go all the way around the box. A few more and connected. Let's go ahead and do that. I would love to be listening to some music right now, but I don't know what you can and can't do on YouTube. I don't know how to do things. So this fan here will have to be my music. Actually, so far, is not as bad as I thought this was going to be. It's going kind of quick to just get these guys lined up, tinned, lined up, and then bridged. Test this out after this next one here, and hopefully this all works. And I'm not using too much heat. Check the continuity, and then I'll probably scrub these all down with some isopropyl alcohol. This looks like a lot of flux sitting on here, unless this is just me burning the the cable. Imagine that would not be very good. Alright, grab the multimeter real quick. Set for a continuity check. Here and here. Does not appear to have continuity on the positive end. Maybe I spoke too soon when I said this wasn't so bad. Neither one appeared to have any continuity. And yet, all of these that I've done so far look good. And I can't really pull them apart. Don't know. Try again. Probably in vain. I wonder if I just can't make a good connection or what. That time looked alright. Oh, I think maybe I was just checking it wrong. Still, it would be nice to connect this and try it. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that real quick. I've got the barrel adapter somewhere around here. It's right here. Oh no, that's not it. Right here. See that? Let's get the DC jack. Plug that in. Oh no. Surge protector's all the way down here. Oh, come on. There it is. Whew. So I'm going to connect this barrel adapter piece to the rest of the string here that I started. We're going to plug it in real quick and test the lights, because I don't really know. You know, I think we passed the continuity check, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time. It's like my superpower. Come on now. I guess this connection doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be there. Okay, if it lights up, success. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, but they all don't light up. Got a broken connection here. Let's turn this off. And touch this up. I'm glad I checked. Looking for the broken fuse or the broken bulb and some Christmas lights. A little more solder here. No joy still. Oh, this isn't connected though. This one obviously isn't. This is just a really bad job. Must have fried something. That's the other problem. If I break too many of these, I'm going to have to rebuy these strips, and this will all have been for nothing. Maybe I'll get this connected again, try it, and then clean it immediately. because it does look like it's got quite a bit of gunk going on around here. Nope. Okay, let me grab toothbrush and some isopropyl. Still not confident that I have a good connection there. Next step, if this doesn't work, the last thing to try is probably just put a small wire between the two of them. And then if that doesn't work, probably just call this one shot. Bad, just bad, bad, bad. Like a magnifying glass or glasses or something. Alright. These are good. I'm sure I'm just destroying this. Okay. I'm gonna get some wire. We're gonna connect it that way. At least we're gonna try. This is gonna be tough. Dude, everyone's gotta pull their weight around here. You need to hold this stuff up. The heck. This tin real quick. And do that for the other one. Alright, well, that is unfortunate. Still didn't work. And hopefully it's not the end of that. hopefully it's not the end of that cable, this ribbon here. You know, I'm wondering if maybe I'm just a real dummy and did not line this up properly. Ooh, that is like a very good possibility. That would be, you know, a thing. So what do we got? Maybe this is why we failed the continuity check the first time. Got 12 on top here. That follows through. You know what? I think I had this backwards. Yep, I definitely did. I shouldn't be allowed to do things. Who gives me this stuff? On the plus side, this is hopefully salvageable. Salvageable if I can line this up and actually connect this. That is. Not being so annoying. God. Alright. High hopes. There we go. So I thought that these would probably have a little bit more resiliency than what was leading on there. Okay. Now let's make sure we line these up properly. It's important. And I'm really glad I checked early and got this out of the way, because now I'm aware of it for the rest of this, which is going to make the process just that much easier. It was like too much flux. Go back a little bit. I would really like these to be as straight as possible. You know, within reason. I'm not going to go crazy on this, because those small changes are probably not going to notice that. Sweet! Okay. New continuity check. And you let's not count the eggs before they're hatched. The chickens. Let's not count chickens or eggs because there are certainly better things to do with our time. I'm going to take the barrel connector off here. There we go. Redo this continuity check with the multimeter, even though I know this all works. But I want to know what to be able to expect. Bunch of printer spool just fell over. Okay. Let's do positive here. Yeah, positive there. Is that? But no, it's not positive. Positive is should be able to read right side up. Okay, so this and this. I see it change. Oh, that got knocked off of the continuity. I was gonna say I saw things flashing on the screen. There we go. And this one. And this one. At the bottom. At the bottom. There we go. Huzzah. Okay. And this has like 6 of these together, I think. 6 of the ones that I cut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6. Spray my box here. So I'm still going to need these in like rows. Oh, 6 pretty much makes it all the way to the last wall. It does make it to the last wall. I need better ways to measure this. This is not sufficient. So here to about here. And there to about here. There to about here. And from there to about here. Okay, so really, one more of these, it looks like it might be a little bit more than one, but one more of these is what is needed. So 7 of these will get me all the way across a box. Across my box. Way too much flux. I don't think I am ever going to do the right amount. It is always going to be way too much. With time, maybe. Okay. Suppose it's worth doing that continuity check one more time now that I've got a full strand. Positive is on the top, or the part that can be read right side up. I heard it, you can't take it back. I'm going to be sticking this darn barrel jack on again. Maybe I should just do that for every one. Scrub this down real quick. Try again. Are you for real? I can see it like moving on the screen, but it's not like doing the whole thing, completing the process. That one did. Alright, I'm gonna get these into the helping hands because it's too difficult for me to try and hold these and probe them at the same time. Okay, so this side and this side. Not enough, it says. You gotta be kidding me. I'll show you not enough. Plug it in, and nope, it was right. Although I didn't get, not connect this. Oh no, I probably just did this, you know, the wrong way again. I did. See, you'd think I would learn. I don't. It's not that way. I'm gonna have to do it to this side. Let's just get this tinned. You know what, fan? I am seeing a lot of smoke here. Do your job. Again, everyone's got to do their job. This does not have to be perfect, but it does have to be. Come on. I cannot line these up. Okay, that works. So I don't know what was going on with the whole continuity stuff. I think I just couldn't connect them properly, but ta-da, look at that. Pull this off. It's actually kind of good. I think I'd rather this be slightly short than slightly long, because I can kind of stagger these enough to where you're not going to notice it in the box. So let me just double check the count here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 pieces. I don't remember how many I counted. How many I have. Let me see if that makes this breaks up evenly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it does. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this will be the next set. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Falling everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, this is not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these is quite short, and I've got a little bit of spare here that could maybe be used to make a 6th. One of these is going to be 1 strand short. And that's probably going to bother me a bit, but not enough to do anything different. We're going to keep pressing on the way we're going. Because I don't want to... I'd rather not have to do a bunch of wire hookups. I'd rather these all be like one big strand and then connect those, you know? I'll have to make sure that those line up properly too, of course. Can I hear myself? I want to make sure my mic is working. That's a good idea. Hello. Oh, I'm on mute. Oh, I can hear stuff. Hello. Oh, I'm on mute. Oh, I can hear stuff. That's horrible, horrible audio quality. Sorry about that. Not too much that can be done, though, I'm afraid. I don't have a microphone. Take a quick break. I'm going to check out 3D print.
Okay. So I don't have a microphone, but I do have a headset. And we'll see if that's any better. To knock stuff over. It's not too bad, I don't think. I'm going to turn... Alright, I'm not going to turn any sensitivity up because I can't. Okay, so that's just... We're all just going to have to deal. Okay. Print's going good. I don't know if I have enough filament. It's a longer print that's going overnight. I have new filament coming in the morning. The question is, will it get here in time? I either knocked these guys over or they shifted. Get back to positions. Strand number 2, let's get going. And this time we can make sure that we put the correct poles to polarity together. Let's do this. Let's go. It's funny, I'm sitting here thinking, man, it'll be nice to get back to the projects that I wanted to do, but I kind of want to do this. I want to have I want to have the ability to do the retro brightening for a bunch of other projects. Starting with this little guy, actually, just for testing. So this has to be done. That's one. And if we keep this up, with any luck, we could start flying here. What the? I was too rough with my toy and then I broke it. Okay. Move on to the next section. Make sure we're lined up properly, because that's needed. I have to check on something real quick. Thought I heard a dog bark, but there wouldn't be one. false alarm. I think maybe it's just this little turntable next to me. Next section. Next section. I think this is the last one in the strand. We can check it then real quick. Way too much flux on here. Like so much so, it almost had a reverse effect. Alright. I see no more strands in front of me. That means it's continuity check time, although this seems a little short. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm short 1. Maybe 2 of these strands should just be short 1, and then I'll have quite the stagger on them. How did I miscount this? Is it wrapped around something? Okay, I don't see it, so... Boy. I'm making all kinds of mistakes tonight. Okay. See these probes. And it should be here. Which it is, but it's poor. Yep, good. Okay. Strand 2 complete. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. You can go right here. You can go right here. Let's get them tinned and ready to go. I heard that dog again. I think it might be my 3D printer, actually. I don't have the silent stepper motherboard, so it makes quite a bit of noise. I suppose I do have other filament here. If that print runs out before the rest of it gets here tomorrow. But then it will be 2 colors. And I haven't tested if I could sand this filament yet. And I don't really want to sand it. So I'd like it if everything was just, 1 color. Same brand, same type of filament. That would be good. And I'm printing in a matte black PLA, and I don't love it. Which is kind of funny, because I had to go out and buy more filament that I don't love, so that I could do this print that I want to do. Because I didn't want to just table the filament that I've already got. I'm printing an Umbreon. It's a large Umbreon. Not like super large, like you see all these people on TikTok making giant things. Just the model was made as like a tabletop model, and I'm making it more like a desk light. Should make it a desk light, that'd be funny. Next strand. And I don't have any Q-tips down here, so I'm applying, although I didn't even know they'd be the right applicator, but I'm applying this flux with some wire. Because whatever works. Just killed that little trooper. I'm going to bring this fan a little bit closer, especially now that I've got the microphone. I just feel better when I can see the fumes just going right in there. strand. There we go. "3D printed this little solder station which holds my tools, and I like it. It's nice. Even though I don't use all of it, I got all stuff that I don't have tools to put in them, but it's got like 2 different kinds of solder spooled on it, and that's very convenient. What people come up with, they're so clever. This is the last strand in this larger strand. The last piece of the strand, I should say. Let's do that. It's the strand. Check. See, now this one looks too long. Did I miscount again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, that's right. Oh, calm down.